Hello and welcome to my series on microservices and software. This is the first lecture on in the series, and in this video we'll talk about what microservices are and why do we need them. But before we go forward with it, I would like to give a big shout out to my teacher Mathew Fritter who made these slides possible. So let's begin. So before moving forward, let's look at why microservices came into existence. So before microservices, most of the application designs were monolithic, which means a monolithic application uses a single process, or basically everything related to that application is tightly covered. And to give you a better understanding of it, if you are a college student, most of the assignments that you would have made in your first or second year courses would have been monolithic, which means one piece of code took care of everything that was needed to be done, which means all the functions, everything in that assignment was put together as one piece of code. And if any one of those functions stopped working, the entire thing would have stopped working. And to overcome this problem itself, microservices were created. So, in a microservice architecture, each and every function is separated as a separate application. So, for example, in an e-com business with microservices, there would be a separate application for the user interface. There would be a completely different application for payment processing. A different application will take care of the uh, previous sales data, and a completely different application would take care of something like um, all the product data. So something like Shopify would be taking care of the products. A different application like Stripe would take care of payment processing. Something like Ship Hero would take care of shipping. And they would all work together to create the business, create the system that will allow a customer to complete a purchase. So why do we need this? Well, the first reason is isolation. With microservices, it we create isolation between the systems so that if there was some malicious or bad actor who got access to one of the services, he would be isolated from every other service. So say if there was a hacker and he got into one of our servers, he would only get access to our payment processing, like how we are processing our payments. They would never get to know who purchased our from us or what their information was. They would never get data about our products. And that's how microservice create isolation between the services, making it more secure compared to monolithic uh, architecture. Second point would be scalability. So if say one of the microservice was serving as bottleneck for anything, we could just replace that with something else that might suit us better. So say we were having issues with our payment processing. It was not able to process uh, payments when a lot of customers came in. We could just get rid of that microservice and switch it with someone else who might work better while keeping every other aspect of the business the same. So all the other applications still work the way they used to because they were not bottlenecked by at that point. and only the point which was creating problem could now be replaced with some other service. Another part is reusability. So say you created a microservice, once again, like a payment processor. Now it could be used by different businesses just because it's a complete different unit. It's not a part of the code that is a big application. It is just a service which can be reused by other services. And finally, let's get to the definition of microservice. And let me tell you, it's not well defined. But to give you an idea, the best definition we can go for, it is an application of limited scope. It only does what it's supposed to do, nothing more, nothing less. It deals with some sort of output and input, usually via APIs, application programming interfaces. So thanks for watching the video. Please subscribe to the channel, and a like would be very appreciated. See you again with the next video.